questions from the committee members. So we'll go on to the last group of witnesses. There are three left. Michael Colburn, Ginger Barnes, and Leslie Jenkins. Michael Colburn, please.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay, thank you, Madam Chairwoman, and thank you, members of the committee. Good morning. Thank you for the opportunity to speak today. I am a proud Maryland resident and a district captain for the Convention of States, and I represent over 700 Maryland supporters here in District 27. During my 25 years in the Air Force, I swore an oath to defend the Constitution of the United States at least 10 times, and I stand by that oath, and I will stand by that oath until the day I die. While I was in the Air Force, I witnessed firsthand the total disregard for responsible government spending. And the federal government's budgeting process has been broken. It's been broken for a long time. Anyone who has worked there knows this, but the average American does not. What Americans do know is that their federal government spending bills are filled with thousands of pages of egregious levels of pork spending. Meanwhile, the quality of public education and government services has been declining for years, and the Washington establishment has ensured that our taxes go up and that spending on special interests in the bureaucracy grows exponentially. The outrageousness of our federal government's fiscal and monetary policy has put us on a path to destroy not only our economy, but free market capitalism. Both political parties are responsible for this reprehensible mismanagement of our finances that belong to the American people. It is time to put fiscal restraints on the federal government. It is time to limit their power and to impose term limits on Congress and other federal positions. For those reasons, it is time to convene a Convention of States to amend the U.S. Constitution. It is time for the Maryland General Assembly to side with the American citizen and vote for the passage of HJ 6. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much. We have one more witness. The last witness of the day is Ginger Barnes. Leslie Jenkins is not in the waiting room. So, Ms. Barnes.
Good morning. Yes, I was just asked to let you know that Leslie's a 911 operator and she's on a call, so she can't make it today.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And good morning. My name is Ginger Barnes, and I'm a retired paramedic and a lifelong resident of St. Mary's County. My family dates back to the founding families that first landed in St. Mary's City. And because of this heritage, I have many concerns that affect the state and our communities. As the federal government continues with its overreach of federal spending, our civil liberties and general welfare, it is clear there are constant threats to our God-given freedoms. Washington continues to display its inability to manage a budget while overspending to the point of mortgaging our children's and grandchildren's futures. They are trampling our First and Second Amendment rights by censoring our speech, censoring our social media, proposing gun reform laws, and continuing to cancel our history. It is, in my opinion, and with your help, the only way we can take back control from career politicians in Washington, D.C. is through constitutional amendments. The states need to take back control now, and you are our only hope in demanding term limits, imposing fiscal restraints, and stopping the growth of the federal government. We, the people of this country, deserve better and expect better from our elected officials. We cannot continue to kick the can down the road and hope for better days. Article 5 of the U.S. Constitution guarantees states an equal voice in the Convention of the States. You can accomplish this by voting for this resolution. We need term limits now. Career politicians have stopped listening to their constituents. Our voices are ignored, and the radical special interest groups are influencing changes to our everyday life. I want better for my family. I want my freedoms preserved. I want my children's futures to remain part of a free and fair republic. I plead with you today to support HJ 6 and move this legislation forward for consideration by the full House. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak with you today.
Thank you very much. Are there any questions for these last couple of witnesses? If not, thank you. That concludes the public hearing portion of today's meeting.
Thank you. Appreciate it.